Hello, today is Tuesday, April 15th, 2025, and I'll be doing today's New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle. And before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave a comment below. If you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, I have two links in the description, one for Sudoku Pad and one for the New York Times website, which is how I'm doing the puzzle here in this video. And with that being said, let's fill the grid. Okay, so we have 5 looks across here, and there's a 5 that looks up. So 5 is in one of these two cells. 1 and 6 both look into this box here. So we're going to have a 1-6 pair right there, and this is a 5-8 pair left behind. Which we can't resolve yet. Oh no, this 6 though, this 6 looks across here. So we can place this 1 and this 6. Okay, so the 1, actually this 1 and this 1 look down into this box, and there's a 1 over here. So there's a 1 we can place right there. 2 and 2 look into this box, and they're limited to these two cells. 4 and 4 look into this box. Let's see. 7 looks down here, and this 7 looks across. So we're going to have 7 in one of these two cells, and there's a 7 that points here actually, so we can place this 7. And now 7 is limited to one of these two cells. Um, 8 looks up, 8 looks across. So 8's going to be in one of these two cells. And actually 9 looks down in this box and 9 looks across. So 9 is limited to the same two cells. And that squeezes out the 4. The 4 can't be in this cell anymore, because both the 8 and 9 look at these 3 cells and these 3 cells and have to be in one of these two cells. So that's a 4. And now this 4 and this 4 look into this box. So now we have a 2-4 pair right here. And actually this 8-9 pair points to this 5-8 pair. So this is a 5 and this is an 8. So 5 now looks at this cell, and this 5 looks up. 3 looks into this box, so 3 is going to be in one of these two cells. And this 3 and these 3's now point into this box, and we have a 3 over here, so we can place a 3 right here. All right. Let's see. Five has to be in one of these two cells, because we have a 5 here, and a 5 here now. Let's see. Actually, this is a 3 by itself, because we have this 8-9 pair and this 2-4 pair, so this is a 3. We're left with 1, 5, and 6 in this box. So this could be 1, 5, or 6. This can only be 1, 6. This is 1, 5 in the row. So 1, 5, 6 in the row, 1, 5, 6 in the box. And we need a 1, 3, 5, and 9 in this box. I'm going to mark the whole thing. Just so that we're done with this whole middle band here. So 5, actually these 5s here, 5 is limited to these two cells. That points up here, makes this a 5. This 5 and this 5 point over here. And this 5 looks down into this box, and there's two 5s pointing into this box from over here. So this actually has to be a 5. And now this is a 5. And 6 and 6 point into this box. Nine points across, and this 9 points up, so the only place for 9 is right here in this box, and then 9 can be placed right there, one of those two places. We're left with a pair in this column, which is a 4, 8. So let's mark that. 4, 8 in that column. So 4, this 4 points up, and now we have 4s pointing across, which means 4 is going to be in one of these two cells. And it actually lines up with these two 4s, which are part of a 2, 4 pair in this box. So down here in this box, 4 is going to have to be either here or here, and it can't be here. So it has to be right there, and this is a 7 now. That 7 looks across. This 7 looks down, so 7 is going to be in one of these two cells. And, okay. This 7 looks up into this box. This 7 looks across. 7's in one of these two cells. And now we have a 7 over here in either this cell or this cell. Let's look at this column here. We're down to 3, 2, 3, and 9. So 2 has to be in one of these two cells. This 2 over here looks down into one of these two cells. Three and 3 look into this box. So I have 3 in one of those two cells. All right, where to look? Where to look? We need a 2, 6, 8, and 9. This is 6, 9. This could be anything. 2, 9. 2, 6, 8. Trying to think, where's the best place to look? Okay, this 6 looks across, so 6 is going to be in one of these two cells. 6 is also locked in here. It can't be here, or here. So in this box, 6 is either here or here. Lines up with these 6s, so that means 6 has to be in one of these two cells. So now what about this cell? Can't be a 1, could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This can only be a 2, 9. What about here? 1 could be a 2, can't be 3, or it has to be a 4. This is a 4 right here. 4, 4, so 4 has to be right here. That points up here, making this a 4. And then down here we have an 8. Okay, now here we have an 8. All right, so what are we left with now? I was originally we need a 2, 6, 9. Let's just fill this row out. We need a 2, 6, 9 in the row. This can only be 2, 6. This can only be 2, 9. And this could be 6, 9. We need a 2, 6, 7, and 9 here. So the only place for 7 in this row can't be here, it can't be here, it can't be here, it has to be here. And we need a 2, 6, 9, which could be anywhere. This can only be 2, 6. Okay, so that box is filled out. We need a 2, 3, 6, and 9. What do we need here? 2, 6, 7, and 9. We need a 7 in here somewhere. It's got to be in one of these 2 cells. So we have 2 marked. 2 has to be in one of these 2 cells. Can't be here. So 2, 6, 7, and where's 9 going to go? 9 has to be in, so this is all marked up. This can only be 2, 6, this can only be 2, 9, this is 6, 7. So this can't be a 2. This is a 2, 7, or 9 in the column. What do we need in this box? We need a 2, 7, 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay, so this is 2, 8. This is 2, 3, 7, or 8. This is 2, 3, or 8. It can't be a 7 because we have 7s pointing. And this is only 2, 7. Let's take a look at this box. 1 is only going to be in one of these 3 cells. 2 can be here. 3, 4, 5, 6 is marked. 7 is marked. 8 can only be here, here, or here. So this is all marked up now. So do we have anything? 7. Oh, this 7. Oh, okay, so that makes this an 8. Let's just double check. It can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could be, or it can't be a 7. Could be an 8. Can't be a 9. So it is an 8. Okay, that resolves this 8, 9 pair. Makes this a 6. Makes this a 2, this a 9. Let's go back up here and remove these 8s. Okay, 2. What did I do here? So this 9, so that makes this a 2, 6 in this box. That makes this a 3, 9 in this box. That removes the 9 from this cell, so makes this a 9. This a 2. This is a 7, 6, 2. I think we're on our way to solving this puzzle here. All right, so this is 3, 7, 8. So this has to be an 8. This has to be 3. This has to be 7. This has to be 7 now. This is a 2, 6, or 9, 2, 9, 2, 6, 9. Oh, this can't be a 2 because of this 2 down here. So this has to be 6. This 1, 2 now points to this cell, which makes this a 6. So this is 2, 9. Where's the 6 going to go? Right here. This can't be 2 anymore. Yeah, so the only place for 2 in this top row is going to be right, or in the column. In the column, if you look at the column, there's 2 looking at this cell, 2 looks at this cell. 2 has to be right there. That's a 9. That points down here to this 3, 9 pair. So this is a 9, this is 3. This is now not a 3. It can only be a 1 now. 1, 3, 5, 9. Yeah. So now this is 1, this is 5. This is 5. This is a 2, this is 1. This is 1, this is 4. This is 4, this is 2. 2 and 6. 6. And what do we have? 3 and 8 here. This is 8. This is 3. And this is 3. And this is 9.